Hey y'all, it's me, Dalton James. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to my channel. My hair looks like shit. I'll be right back. Not me giving butch tease. Also, if you didn't notice, I'm wearing the one and only green screen covered it. Okay. The one and only MTV Rain on Me, like tsunami shirt.
It's not for me. It seems like it's an album for people who I've followed her and who have been fans of her since the beginning.
Lady Gaga, Beyonce. Also, if you didn't notice, there's a green screen here today. So we're doing, and no, it's not a real green screen because I'm broke. So it's gonna look a little choppy here and there, but you know what? We're trying. We're really trying here. Anyway,
so
for those of you who don't know, I have a GLEE podcast. And on the podcast, we just finished season 1 of rewatching GLEE. And as me being a Gleek, I thought, why don't I share my favorite episodes of GLEE with you today? So this is going to be a little bit different video. It's going to be GLEE. It's not going to be about my life or me losing weight or whatever. So that's what you came here for. Sorry about it. Let's get into it. I don't know if you've seen ranking videos before, but ranking videos, they always have like tiers. And so we're going to go through what I have for the tiers here for this ranking video. We have the top tier, Icona Pop. The second tier, Leg and Dairy.
And you, legendary you think you are. Legendary looks like leg and dairy.
The third tier, Meh. For me, it's going to be hard to put things in the meh tier because being a Gleek, like, things are always great. So there's that. And then we have the flop tier because, like, I'm currently going through my flop era anyway, so, like, things can be floppy as well. And then we have the bottom tier, which is reserved exclusively for acapellas.
No, God, please, no, 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 no!
And that's on period. So,
period.
I decided that we will rank these not in chronological order because I woke up today and I chose violence. So we are going to do this today in reverse alphabetical order. Okay. So the first one we have is Wheels. Which, okay, so the concept of Wheels kind of gives me, like, IBS, and so I can't really put it that high. I think there's some cute moments in there, but overall, it's gonna get a meh for me. Okay, next, we will go to Vitamin D, and Vitamin D is the episode where they do mashups and they compete against each other. And Queen Terry Schuster, crazy ass bitch.
Don't bother sleeping with my husband tonight. You're already screwed. Sorry.
Has decided to be a nurse at the school and give the kids drugs. So they also create mashups, and that's when GLEE created the mashup. I'm not taking questions at this time, but it's just facts. So it's going to go into Icona Pop tier. Vitamin D, Icona Pop tier. For sure. The next episode we're going to do is Throwdown. And in Throwdown, I think it's the one where the team split up and Sue gets half the Glee Club. So there are some cool moments in it. I think overall it doesn't do a lot for the plot of the show. But we get like Hate on Me, which, like, you know, Amber Riley slays. And we get the iconic Keep Holding On, where they all sing at Quinn. So I'm gonna say Legendary, not quite Icona Pop. You might be wondering what the difference between Icona Pop and Legendary is, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't know.
Oh, look, you know what? We didn't say that, no, but it looks an awful lot like that, doesn't it?
Okay, next we have Theatricality, which is probably my favorite episode in all of season 1. We have Funny Girl by the amazing Idina Menzel, and hella Lady Gaga numbers. The Kiss numbers don't really matter, because why are they there? But Theatricality, easy Iconopop. Honestly, Theatricality was a cultural reset.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Next is the Rose Not Taken. The Rose Not Taken photo that was available did not include the most important character in the episode for the Rose Not Taken, so I chose my own, which is just a photo of Kristen Chenoweth. By the way, my podcast is Kristen Chenoweth approved, so make sure you go over there for that. And obviously, it's going in Iconopop, because if you have to ask yourself why, then you shouldn't be watching this video. So. And next, we have the Power of Madonna. Or Power of Madonna. I think it's the Power, so maybe that's why it's next. I don't know. So we have the Power of Madonna, which I think across the board, everyone can agree is a great episode. We just get bop after bop after bop. Half of them make you want to throw your ass in a circle. I obviously put it in Iconopop because it is. I mean, Vogue, Like a Prayer. Next we have Showmance. Showmance, I think in general, is not a great episode. I mean, it's the second episode of the season, so of the show actually. So I don't think they really have a lot of idea of where it's going yet. But Showmance does have our iconic Say a Little Prayer for You. So. It's going to go legendary. Next, we have Sectionals, which is a great episode because we get Rain on My Parade and Miss Little Leah Michelle does her damn thing, even though we know Leah's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's Iconopop though, or legendary. Because pretty much they don't have much competition because everyone else was unqualified.
Because she was unqualified to own those shoes, if that's the case.
And they cheated. So I'm going to go with legendary. Next we have Preggers. And with Preggers, I would immediately want to go with meh in it, because there's not a lot that happens. We find out that Quinn is pregnant, that's pretty much it. But I do think it's the episode where Kirk comes out to his dad. So I think that's going to bump it from meh to legendary.
Choices.
Then we have the pilot. And some of you might be like, oh my god, it's the first episode of Glee. We're going to put it in Iconopop immediately, that's the best one. You're wrong. It's a meh. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do, because this is my channel. Next, we're going to have Mattress. And Mattress has one good part, and it's where Mercedes sings Jump. Amber Riley gets that note and takes it off, right? And it's a great moment. The rest of the episode sucks. And if you Mattress is a flop. Then we have Mashup, where you would think there'd be mashups in it, like the Vitamin D episode, but there's not. Instead, it's just a dumb episode. So it's gonna get a meh. I'm actually gonna put that in the flop tier. Then we get Laryngitis. And I don't know if this is true, but there's a story that has come out about this episode recently. That in the beginning of the episode, Rachel is singing The Climb. And it's really good.
Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction.
And she apparently sang that poorly because Miley Cyrus says that she would never be on Glee and that Glee sucked. Obviously, this was back in 2008, so who the fuck knows? But I think that's the drama. Laryngitis is going to become legendary. Okay. Next, we have Journey to Regionals. Or, as this thing says, just Journey, but the full episode title is Journey to Regionals. And Journey to Regionals has so many iconic moments. Bohemian Rhapsody, while Quinn is giving birth. Faithfully, so good. Oh my god, Just Sir with Love. I just watched that and I sobbed. So I'm going to... Journey to Regionals is going to get an Iconopop moment, okay? And then we have Home. Oh my god. It is so good. Home, you would think doesn't have very many like memorable moments. But for me, it has my favorite song in this season, and one of my favorites in all of Glee, which is A House Is Not a Home / One Less Bell to Answer, which is sung by April Rhodes and Will Schuster, aka Kristen Chenoweth. And so Home is going to be an iconic pop. The episode after that is Hello. And Hello is fine. There's just not a lot of meat to it. And I don't think it really does anything, because it's the first episode after the mid-season finale. So it should do more, but it doesn't. I don't know if they were just tired of working or what, but it wasn't good. But it had some good songs, so I'm gonna say meh. The next episode is Hairography. And during that entire episode, all I can think about is what is going on.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
And I want to know why there was no one on the set just telling them not to do it. Because it wasn't good. And it was borderline offensive. So it's gonna go in flop tier if you're wondering. Which makes me almost want to put Mashup higher. Because I don't think it was as bad as Hairography. Okay, I'm moving Mashup to meh. Are you happy? But Hairography. Oh. That was some rough shit.
Girl, that really was a rough spot.
Brad Felchek and Ryan Murphy made this show, and I want to know at what point did Brad stop caring to stand up to Ryan about things? Because if I was there, I would have said, not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
I look like I'm giving trade of the season. I think this video is very chaotic. Okay, next we have Funk, which is actually one of my favorite episodes. Zach on the podcast did not like it. I think it's really good. So I'm actually going to give Funk a legendary status. I really enjoyed it. Then we have Dream On. And Dream On is also going to be legendary status because I'm pretty sure it has Rose's turn in it, which is where Kurt tells all of us to bow down and he is in charge. Bow down, bitches! We've got a little bow down, bitches moment. Okay. Then we have the Ballad episode, which is where Rachel falls in love with her teacher, which is very inappropriate. But there's some really good songs in it. And Will just the entire time is just like, get off my back.
Do you want it?
I don't want it.
Because you're asking for it. You're dying for it. Get off my back. Get off my back.
Pooja, what is this behavior? Get off. I'm gonna say it's gonna get a meh from me. But we still know that a meh is a high praise because it's Glee and I love it. So everything's great. But it's just not legendary. Or is it? Next we have Bad Reputation, which I think is has some really good songs in it. But because the fact that Will says this song got paroled after he sings.
This song is officially paroled. Right, Jeff?
Or should I say raps? We will move that to meh. That'll be meh for Bad Reputation. And last but not least, what you all have been waiting for. The moment, this is not it. She is not the moment. Is Acapellas, which is going to be in the bottom tier. And that's really all I can say about it because I think several laws were broken in the making of that episode. And it should be wiped from Netflix. It really concerns me. So, yeah, any questions? Questions, comments, concerns? I really like this list. I think this is what I needed to go for. We've come to the end of it. I don't know really why I made this. Hopefully you enjoyed this green screen because it sucks and I'm already apologizing for it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want more Glee videos because I have lots in my brain about Glee that can come out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As Mike would say,
subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, don't comment, do whatever. Go to my TikTok, go to all my social medias. It's Dalton James M. Also check out my podcast about Glee if you like this kind of thing. You can also go ahead and follow all of those on social media too. I'm giving y'all content constantly. Like, just back to back to back content. Period.
Period.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Even though it's really sad, but the scene where Will realizes that Terry isn't pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a really impactful scene.
Yeah. The anger.
The anger that he feels. And, I mean, I would feel the same anger, you know? Also, the scene where they're, like, all singing at Quinn, even though it's awkward, it still, like, makes me feel something out of it, you know?